2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. Here's a look at our leaderboard, and our featured player is starting the day in the top 20 as we get things underway. Let's get down to the first hole. Not a bad result right there. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This putt is from way downtown. Oh, almost. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt is breaking right to left.
Oh, that one is way too strong. This putt from 5 feet away. I just hate 3 putts, and that one for par.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Teeing off on the par 4 second. This one looking pretty good off the tee. This shot is about 170 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
That's a really nice approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. All gas, no brakes. This one is 5 feet away. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. This hole is a par 4. Not a bad shot right there. This putt from a good distance away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Oh, it's so hard to tell, but I think it's a little bit right to left.
All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Let's see what happens here on 4.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looking to get up and down from here. on the green and a chance to save par.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Might have a chance of making the green here. Sitting at 9 under. This is a par putt. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Ooh, watch this one break. So close.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3. Opting for the 5-iron. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. And he's down there. You got a read?
Oh, this is going hard left.
And this one is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Oh no, right off the tree. Good distance remains on this long putt.
An important par save.
This one on a good line. Getting better. Oh. Okay, on to the next. As we look at the leaderboard, first place belongs to Lydia Ko. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
This one is looking good. The yardage was dialed in on that shot. Pin high and looking at the hole. This putt left for birdie.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
That looked good all the way. 4 feet remains. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. A par 4 here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
An opportunity to make birdie. And the putt will go. How about the resilience on this hole?
Not a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Yeah, that one will play. This would be a great up and down. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Currently 8 under for the tournament. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
Nice little par putt here.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing
Really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
That's just inside the range. This putt coming up is for birdie. And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This 14th hole is a par 3.
Luke, this is a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And it's a one-stroke par 4 for our leader over the field.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
So close. This putt is from way out there. This is a good stroke. Getting better. And it goes in. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lydia Ko is in first place. Here's the par 3 16th hole. That was such a pure swing. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. He's got this one for par. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's going to go uphill and to the left. Let's see what happens.
That one needs to hit a house.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Let's get a quick glance of the leaderboard. And yes, Lydia Ko is at the top. Wow, he's going to like that one. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Okay, going with driver off the deck here. Out of the sand. This could be a big moment, trying to save par.
Looks good.
And that's in there for par. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
6 feet to the hole. And a birdie to finish on 18. The storyline was out there, the possibility of winning back-to-back. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen here.
It didn't. It just ran out of gas a little bit at the end, and it cost him. But, boy, what a 2 weeks it's been.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.